Deep in the shadows, I know it's hard to put one foot in front of the other.
Hi guys, welcome to Talking Sense. My name is CeeChronicles. If you're joining me for the very first time, I post fragrance related content and we very much appreciate you joining this family by subscribing. Now, if you already subscribed, thank you so much for coming back. My apologies guys for bringing you the tray late. That's not to say I was not experimenting with some of the fragrances. It's just that I was so busy, and I know that I did say I will try to bring a tray at the beginning of the month, but this is going to be like a mid-month tray, and I do have a lot of fragrances that I want to play around with the other half of the month. So I thought it's not too late, let me just bring the tray. So we're going to focus on the tray guys, and I'm going to show you the fragrances that I have selected for the month of October that I'm going to be wearing. Now, the very first fragrance of course is going to be from the house of Latafa, and this is Angham. Angham is a fragrance that I couldn't wait to get my hands on because of course it's been hyped. But besides that, I like Burberry Goddess, you know, and it has been going around as smelling a lot like Burberry Goddess. So I thought, okay, let me add it to my collection. So far, it's giving me a lighter interpretation of that, like it's a rendition of than a 101, but I like it nonetheless. It does not stray that much, but I have to mention it. I'm not getting a 101 like I did with Athena, but it is of course built around the vanilla and all the nice stuff. Now the next one I am going to wear during the month of October is going to be of course Junoon Rose from Al Haramain. Very happy to have added this one in my collection. Actually wish I have more. So it has just prompted me to buy more because I love what I'm smelling now. I really do love it. It's suede, it's some tonka, vanilla, all the nice stuff, the florals there. Vibing a lot like that blossom love blossom. I always get it twisted. And then another one that I'm going to wear, I should have taken this one out of the box, but it is okay. It's from Gulf Orchid, and this one, Gulf Orchid, this is the brand, right? They just gifted me these fragrances and I'm so happy to try them out. I've singled out the Tahara Vanilla because I've got a lot going on this month on my tray, and I thought, okay, I'm going to single out this one for layering purposes, and then we're just going to try it and see how it goes. So this is going to be mostly for layering, just like I'm going to do with Bubblegum from Grandeur. This is a fragrance that yes can hold its own but does punch up some fragrances, so I have added this one to the tray, the October tray, to try it out. Now I'm going to tell you why I want to layer some of these fragrances. The reason why I'm going to layer these fragrances is because of this one. This is a challenging fragrance from the house of Latafa. It's not new. Opulent Red. I just love the bottle, and when I sprayed it, it did communicate, you know, with me. I just tried it in a fragrance store and I liked what I was smelling, so I thought, okay, let me add it and just give it a chance and see how it goes. But because it's quite challenging, I am going to wear it with fragrances like this Vanilla Tahara. I'm going to layer it with Bubblegum, or alternatively layer it with cotton candy. Okay, I wish you could see the level at which this is at. I have hammered the hell out of this fragrance. I like it. It does layer a lot of fragrances, but it is not heavyweight. So I'm hoping to get more of heavyweight vanilla from this musk Tahara by Gulf Orchid, pairing it with that, and then we'll see how it goes. Another one that was a no-brainer is of course this one. I mean, who doesn't want to smell yummy, all right? I am going to play around with this one, and when I got it, I said, what a relief. I get to rest my eclair because my eclair has had it. Okay, it has had it. I like the bottle. I like the fact that this time they did not use a plastic coating. Let me see, I actually do have the eclair near me and I can show you what I mean by that. This is what's happening to the eclair. All right, it's not on the tray, but I just wanted to show you that they used a plastic coating on the eclair, and this is what's happening to the bottle. Is falling apart. This one, I think they revisited, you know, what was going on, and they thought, okay, let's just change it up and make sure that it has a gloss flawless white finish. So Confession makes it on this lineup as a quintessential gourmand that I'm going to be playing around with, just as I'm going to play around with this one, okay, from Gulf Orchid again, but this time from their Maison Asra line, which is the creme de la creme of the Gulf Orchid. But it does seem as though this is a line that is focusing on more, I don't know, I don't want to call them refined, but these are very different fragrances. Like, I have never smelled this before. So this is a coconut that I didn't know I needed. beautiful coconut, creamy, but not like the other coconuts that I've used before. Say, for instance, the Cocoa Vanilla or the Montaigne Cocoa from Maison Alhambra. It doesn't vibe like that, but it is a coconut, creamy, floral, gentle, well-refined scent. So definitely one I'm going to try. It's called Heritage Royal Collection. They didn't put an actual name, so it's just Heritage Royal Collection, the white one. There's a black one. If I can get my hands on that one, I will bring it to you and I'll tell you the differences, or at least what I'm getting from that. Another one that was a no-brainer, guys, is from the house of Zamaya, and this one is Our Pink girly fragrance, okay, cut from the same cloth as the Delina Le Rosé, or the actual Delina. It's just gonna depend. This is why it's actually on my tray, because I want to experiment with it more, because at the moment it's giving me mixed vibes, whether I should say it smells like Le Rosé or it smells like Delina, but it's not with the depth of Delina. It's not as deep as Delina. So truthfully speaking, this could be like a fusion of both the Le Rosé and the actual Delina. So we're going to try this one, guys, for the month of October, and then another one, and I'm going to make this one second from the last, because I mean there's only so many fragrances I can play around with. This is Amnia from the house of Albatania, and this one has earned my love simply because it's different enough. It's different enough for me not to say, oh, it reminds me of this Offset. Let me just switch them like that according to height. So this one is different enough not to remind me of anything Offset, and it's floral, it's spicy. I like the bottle. I like how it vibes. I like how different it is. I like how it's not like the mainstream, you know, the ones that we've used over and over again. And then, of course, the last one is going to be this one from Afnan. And Afnan is a house that I can almost say, guys, they go for quality. I love their quality. And this is not to take away anything from any house here, but I'm just saying I added this Afnan because I haven't been disappointed by Afnans. I like Afnans, and this one did not disappoint. This one is Mystique Bouquet, all right, and it feels a lot like Valaya, if I'm not mistaken, Valaya, because I have smelled Valaya in a duty-free shop, and it certainly made it on my October tray. So yeah, guys, that's it. These are the fragrances I'm going to play around with for the month of October, and then of course we're going to give them a rest. Some of them will make a comeback in the month of November, but I think I can more or less play around with these ones, and especially these two. Okay, this Gulf Orchid, no, especially four. Oh, all of them. Okay, Gulf Orchid, the Heritage Royal Collection, as well as this Her Confession. I couldn't wait to get my hands on this one, and it's finally here, guys. And then of course these two, and mix and match and see which one goes with which in terms of layering combinations, which is why I dropped the Tahara from Gulf Orchid as well as those two from Grandeur. So I think I've shared it out equally, guys. CeeChronicles is my name. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's meet in the comment section where we discuss more about fragrances. Let me know the selections that you have for this month. And I know this is coming late, but better late than never. Remember to turn on post notifications, guys. That way you get to be notified anytime I upload a video. Like and share this one, and remember that smelling good is a form of good manners. Cheers.